And now the third quarter about to begin. Here's Udrih. The question last year, at least one of the questions was, would the Lakers, Clark, still be as successful with swapping out Artest for Trevor Ariza?
And that's a legitimate question because you never know how the dynamics of a team change when you change personnel.
Right.
So clearly it was something that was going to be a work in progress. It remained to be seen, but I think the play of the Lakers in the postseason kind of answered that. Ron brought an element of toughness and physicality. Now, he can be a little wayward and a little bit of he can be a little wayward with some of his decisions, but typically he overcomes that with his effort and his tenacity and his versatility, I think, at the defensive end of the floor.
And an older guy for a younger, promising, rising player like Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, and in the context of the makeup of the Lakers team, I felt Phil Jackson and the coaching staff and the organization and his teammates felt that this would be a good added piece, and so far that's proven to be true.
Very good point. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Artest and Powell in the forward slots. Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. And Bynum. Stolen by Evans. Here is Caspi, covered by Artest. No good from Caspi. And thinking of those changes with Artest, I suppose you can also say that both Artest and Ariza are so talented it doesn't matter which is in there since they have such vast skill sets.
You know what? You can go both ways on that one.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because they are different players. It does change the dynamic of the team. I think Ariza was a consistent three-point threat as well as being an active, energetic defender. Ron has been a little more streaky at the three-point line, but the physicality and the toughness, there's an intimidation factor, I think, that Ron brings to the court that very few other players can bring. Nobody wants to deal with being guarded by Artest over the course of a ball game because he's frustrating, he's physical, and he relishes trying to get you off your game.
I would agree with that. And the Lakers making a change here. Fisher's checked in. Here's Dalembert. He has 6. Goes up, and Evans gets it to go on the assist by Dalembert. Evans has got 8. From Haiti, Samuel Dalembert. And Clark, after the devastating earthquake there in January, he leapt into action to assist in the rescue and recovery effort. It was amazing what he gave personally.
Yeah, heartwarming, Kevin. You know, you think about how Dalembert mobilized other players to contribute to the relief effort. He donated hundreds of thousands of dollars himself, flew down to Haiti. Actually, I was courtside when he actually ran back in from a trip to Haiti and got there just before the start of the game against the Pacers last season. Very impressive work by that young man. Well, how about Kobe in this one? He's got 27 points and a total of 7 points for him from the line. More than half their points have come from him alone.
Here's Udrih. Here's Landry. Rebound by Ron Artest.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball more right now.
And Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 29. And Clark, sometimes it just comes down to who wants it more.
It makes all the difference, Kevin. Tenacity, persistence, going after the ball. And that's what we're seeing here so far.
Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his second basket of the night.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Well, you look at Bynum. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season. And because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
16 wins a year ago against the West for this Kings team.
Yeah, they had the same total the prior year as well, Kevin. They were a lot worse off that year, though, but they still couldn't quite figure out the Western Conference.
A shot by Dalembert, no good. Right side, Kobe can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 8. Now Udrih. Releases from 15. Too much mustard on that one.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Artest, good.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Here's Udrich. He's covered by Fit and slammed down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
Here's Kobe, and he lays that one up and in. Kobe's got 33.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Here's Udrich, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Paul Gasol. That free throw missing. And some changes here for the Kings. Cousins comes in for Samuel Dalembert, and Dante Green has subbed in for Casper. The Lakers also making some changes. Odom comes in for Andrew Bynum, and Matt Barnes is subbed in for Ron Artest. Lakers leading by 9. Andrew inside. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Here's Fisher. 9-point game. Here's Barnes. A missed 3. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
Here's Udrich. And it's laid up and in. 7 points in the game.
That's the way to manufacture your shot against the taller defender. Solid effort.
Here's Kobe. Rebound, Evans.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's Green. Kept alive. Covered by Barnes. A second chance effort. The shot misses.
Not always consistent from mid-range. He just didn't have the right touch there.
And again, the Lakers no good. Some great basketball so far as we end the 3rd quarter. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
Don't go away. We'll see you in a moment.